In this episode, we will arrive in French Polynesia, but not without so many squalls and a very frightening moment. But first, this is me, Kim. There is Bart, and here is Liz, our little explorer. We sold everything to explore these beautiful places with our tiny 33-foot sailboat, Tranquility. In the last episode, we started our Pacific crossing, the biggest ocean on the world and our toughest one. And the conditions have changed. It's wavy and gusting up till 25 knots, so completely different than the other days. It started last night. That's just, it will last for 2 days, maybe by the end of this weekend. So it's Friday now, Sunday it will be, or Thursday now, on Sunday it will calm down. Oh yeah, high waves, 2.5 meters I think. And we're only sailing with our mainsail on because we can't furl in our genoa on one side. And we are just not downwind enough to sail 2 headsails. But we make good progress, so this is fine. And Bart is asleep now, so when he wakes we will decide what we will do. Put the 3rd reef in the main and maybe a little bit of 2 headsails. We will see.
Because I'm awake, the headsails are back. No, because the wind decreased, it is time to put up a little bit more sail, and I think the boat is a little bit more stable as well now, so it's good. Fresh mai. What you doing, hon?
Trying something new.
So we still got some plantain, and we made a little dough around it, and now we're frying it. And we caught mai mai. One part of the mai mai went through a curry, which was very delicious, but we still have some leftovers, and we're gonna put them also in a dough and fry them.
A meal inspired on the hungry sailor.
As you can see, Kim is already hanging in a belt. That's a huge wave. Liz, wil je eerst met vis proeven of eerst met banaan?
Eerst met banaan.
Beetje stroop erbij.
Ja. Is hij heet?
Vertel even aan de camera hoe je het vindt. Just tell the viewers how you like it.
An honest review.
An honest review.
Alright, take a bite.
Goodbye.
Hey, take a bite. Hoppa.
Lekker?
Very good.
Yes.
At 5 o'clock we have a snack o'clock. So a soda and a snack.
Alcohol-free beer.
And this time it's quite luxurious. Normally we have some chips or some cucumbers or rain.
Rain.
Rain. And a rainbow.
And a rainbow.
I did not expect it to be sailing closed hold and beam reach so much on our Pacific crossing, and yet here we are, day 10, sailing beam reach, and the whole point to that is that there is some light winds in the forecast if we stay too much to the south. So we had, if we stay too much to the north, so we head to the south to keep the wind in our sails. We hope that will happen. So now, yeah, slamming on the waves.
And heeled over.
And heeled over, grabbing everything. Yeah, this is a crossing, really, it has everything in it. It's quite funny, because before we left I didn't imagine it would be like this. I mean, we bought 2 headsails. Bart and I were just betting if the squall behind us is going to come over us or not. I said no. He said yes. Oh, I think I'm not going to win this one.
It's like a big cloud with rain in it, formed on the ocean, can be formed within hours or within days, but most of the time within hours. Typical for a squall is that you have to track how it's running, and in front of the squall there's a lot of wind, so it pushes all the wind in front of itself. And behind the squall there's like a vacuum. So if the squall would hit you, you will notice if it comes from the side that you will have increase of the wind, then you will have heavy rain, and after the rain no wind at all for 15-20 minutes, and then the normal winds kick in again. But it can go all around, so but this is most of the time.
A change in the bedding. Who won? Bart was a little overreacting with standing behind the wheel, and but the wind didn't increase. We only have 12 knots now, so we are a little bit bumpy now because the waves can play with us. But the squall didn't hit.
Where is it?
0-1.
Where is it? Did the squall go behind the skim?
No, in front.
So we were both wrong. That's all.
No, I told you it didn't hit us. The relief and celebrating moment of that squall that did not hit us was short. Soon we had to put in a third reef because a new squall was heading for us. And before we knew, we ended up in a night full of squalls, staying inside and sitting this one out. Welcome inside tranquility. We have had a night full of rain and now it's 10 a.m. in the morning and it's still raining. We've never experienced this before. So yeah, the multiple faces of the Pacific. We haven't seen them all yet. So yeah, we are chilling inside. Not our favorite place during the passage because it gets really hot and damp now. But we have to celebrate something today because we are halfway. Bart is looking for a nice snack. Chocolate cookies.
Found it. Oh, what a night. We had this big rain cloud and you can't just say it's a squall or something, it's just a like you have in the Netherlands, a low pressure front. Yeah, shitty weather. It was just rain the entire night, rain, and then wind shifts after wind shifts. We go south, then we go southwest again, then west again, then we're south again, and it went all over. I even was thinking about jibing maybe because we went so far south. But I didn't want to jibe, wake up Kim. We were both very tired, so we accepted to go south, and then luckily the wind shifted again. And we had a course that's okay. And yeah, the only good thing about it is that the European prediction model says there's no wind. We should head up north. So beating to get north to find the wind. All the other program says no, you just stick on your course, but there's little wind, so your progress is bad, but we're doing 1 knot faster than predicted, so that's still good. Hey, you gotta be optimistic. Halfway pancakes.
Halfway pancakes. I feel apple. I ate apple.
Apple pancakes. Halfway, baby.
Yes, I hope we're gonna have a much bluer. Well, no, we had a very blue first half, but now halfway is not really stunning. What a day on Asfee Tranquility. It's been almost 24 hours of rain.
And it's hot today.
It's hot today inside, yes, Liz.
After 2 days with grey skies without any sun, this is a welcoming sight in the morning. Sun out. We had a second rough night in a row with only rain and wind gusting up to 27 and waves getting steeper. So we were tossed around in the boat like we were nothing. So yeah, a little bit of lack of sleep. Bart is catching up some right now, and I hope the sea is quiet enough because the waves are still there. Quiet enough so he can get some well-deserved rest. But we have sun. And we made good progress. I mean, the weather forecast is about no wind and that we would be on engine. And we're not. We're actually sailing with almost 6 knots of speed, so no complaints at all.
So since I think 5 days now, we are sailing with the twin headsails like we wanted to sail with them. So not slabbed and used as one, but pulled out and make use of the entire square meter area. A little something on it. We thought it would be very useful and very handy to have because it is so easy to reef and you don't need the mainsail at all. So it's better for shave protection. Now what we found out is that the speed with the twin headsails is okay, but for us we do like a little bit more speed. And then you definitely know that our boat with the 7/8 rig does not get its power from the Genoa, but from the mainsail. So what we did now, and we've been sailing for it for 5 days now, is we put in a third reef in the mainsail. It also helps to give you some balance, so you don't roll that much. But it also gives us that extra push of 0.6 knots. Which is nice. You still have got the advantage of rolling in both headsails, because if you roll them away, we have a third reef mainsail and we can handle 30 plus knots with a third reef in the mainsail, so that's also no problem. It gives us speeds above 5 knots when the wind speed drops to 12-ish. So that's good as well. Below that we have to use the parasailer. A bit more about those Pacific Ocean sailing. They used to say the Pacific Ocean is the easiest crossing you can have. It's light winds 10 to 15 knots. With long rolling waves of 12 seconds in between. Well, the first part we had beam reach, not reaching, and short waves of 6 to 7 seconds in between. So no, it was not that easy ride. But now, day 15, and yesterday as well, day 14, we think we found what people used to call the Pacific Ocean sailing, because the waves are now 11 seconds in between. It's a very, very calm, gentle movement. Yes, the boat does heel over, rolls a bit, but it's all, you can sleep in it. The motion feels comfortable, and we are in the 15 knots steady winds. So really cool. Yes.
Yeah.
What are you making?
I can sail.
A castle.
This is the mountain and this is the sleeper.
It's not what it looks like. Kim is actually cooking. Yes.
I have to wait till it's boiled. So the wind is a little low right now, it's 11 knots. And that means that we are going to hoist the parasailer for the first time this crossing.
You had the time of your life every single night. The confetti's raining down. You put your hands to the sky, center of the crowd. You're the talk of the town. And I tell myself I don't want
Pizza! Yummy!
Where am I?
I tell myself I don't need it.
Less than 1,000 to go.
That's cool.
Less than 1,000 nautical miles to go. Boom.
I'm so full of it.
Like
gusting up like until 35 knots of breeze with the parasailer on, and we tried to sail it a little bit downwind in an egg shape, but it was too hard. And now we try to pull it in. In fact, the parasailer tear it apart. So. We have not been in a squall with this amount of wind and waves. Oh. It's just, damn it.
Our parasailer is gone. We still have it on board, but it's ripped apart. We were flying it in 15 knots of wind, 16 sometimes. I noticed the grey sky, but it was already there for quite a long time. And then it gusted up till 20. So I woke up Kim, and we looked to each other and said, yeah, take it down. And whilst taking it down, it gusted up till 33, and we couldn't take it down, it ripped apart. The boat almost went flat. And now we don't have a parasailer anymore. With very light winds the coming days. But it is what it is.
It could have ended so much worse, so we're quite lucky, but I think it's just a stress relief right now. It's really something we haven't experienced, and we are not even having sails up when we're doing over 5 knots. The ocean is crazy right now. So we've got a parasailer inside, but you can see. It's we can't really get to take a look at the damage right now, but yeah, I think it's beyond repair, but we will see in Nuka-Hiva. Right now we can't do anything about it, and I hope this weather passes really fast, because the prediction is that we will have really light winds below 12 knots. So, but we have 25 now still. So it's almost 2 hours after the parasailer incident. We still are covered with grey skies and gusts up till 20 now. And yeah, Bart and I just went over it multiple times, what just happened, because Yeah, it's our only light wind sail, and now it's broken. Yeah, the odds are that we do not know if it can be repaired. Yeah, we don't think so, but we will let a professional make a judgment about that later. We are really happy that we are okay. But yeah, did we do something wrong? It was just so sudden. Just so, it's really F up. That's what it is. But what can we do? I mean, we probably, or we might have made a mistake with getting it in, but with that all of a sudden gust up to 30, 33, 35, and we couldn't keep it up. That didn't feel safe at all. So, yeah.
And from a parasailer killing squall to no wind at all.
So engine it is.
On the engine. Yeah, the only good thing is we can run the water maker.
And have a hot shower.
More showers.
And look out your engine radio.
We went through a lot of different emotions the last days. It was a really frightening moment when we lost a parasailer, but we are so happy that we are all okay. That is the most important part. But of course we are bummed about the parasailer. It's a sail we were really happy with, and now we lost it, and it's probably beyond repair. For now we shake it off and continue our final days to French Polynesia in good spirits. Hi.
This is how the sailing looked like the last couple of days. Well, a bit more wind. Now it dropped till 10, 11 knots true wind speed. The last days we had 14 to 15 knots steady, and we are making very good progress with our double head sails and our double reefed mainsail. Still in these 10 knots of wind. Well, we would like to have our parasailer now, but we're still doing good speeds. We're around 5 knots averaging, and yeah, we only have less than 400 nautical miles to go. So by our calculation, we should be there the 29th of April, and yeah, it's great. It's only three more nights, and then we will arrive in Fatohiva and the Marquesas.
A man with a very, very proud face.
Oh, it's still bloody.
Our biggest catch.
That's like 10, 12 kilo, I think. Very big. And at the right time, because this is way too much for us. So if we put this in the fridge, well, we have to eat tuna in the morning, lunch and dinner for 3 days in a row. But tomorrow we'll be making landfall, so we can share it with the anchorage.
How is the fish?
Land in sight. 23 days on the ocean. And I've never been this happy to see land. I think I underestimated the Pacific crossing. Maybe we were a little naive, thinking it would be downwind so much and smooth oceans and steady winds with 15 to 20 knots. I think Pacific is way more dynamic. We had all sorts of weather and it was challenging and quite tough at times. So for the first time I am very happy that we are almost there. And I mean, and that it was tough, it's probably a mindset because we didn't expect it to be more tired than we were expected, I think. And yeah, so it makes us humble again, and we are also very proud that we have managed to do this. On the other side, there were so many boats around us. That was amazing to have this community with all the sailboats that were crossing at the same time as we were, maybe a few days apart. But we updated each other every day, and that is really amazing. It feels like you're in it together, and that keeps the spirits good and high. And all the emails we got from the people on land to give us support, that's amazing. And yeah, it's not all a negative. I mean, we also had pretty amazing days. So once we are on land, I think we will remember this crossing as challenging, but still look back at it as a very good accomplishment. And yeah, we are really proud of each other and on this, because man, that little sailor girl is has crossed her second ocean in just a year time.
Hou hem goed vast. Aan de raadje af. Kijken. Ga jij kapitein? Well, this was it. If you have any questions, please let us know. And for now, goodbye and thank you very much for watching. Fair winds to you all.